today we are at the National Polo Center. My friend's dad, Jaden, he works here at the club. He's the pro, so we had a little session here this morning. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a tour of this area and then also share what we were working on today. So yeah, beautiful little club. This is the National Polo Center. They have the stands over here. I'll show you what everything looks like. It's a pretty sweet little deal they got going on here. So here's the fields actually, like their main national polo field. The grass is just amazing. It's like Wimbledon, pretty much. But they've had some pretty special guests here over the years. I believe they have like a little royal box too. Scott, Jaden's dad, also told me that they had Sylvester Stallone here recently. So they have some pretty epic people that are coming to watch polo. It's not season right now, but it's coming up in the new year. So here we are coming up on the entrance here. This is where the members go inside. Nice little Mercedes here. This is the entrance to go into like the stadium. They have like it's like a little resort kind of. They have like the pro shop here. Of course they have the polo fields that are just going forever and ever and ever out this way. And then they also have the spa in the gym where I will be spending a little bit of time later, going to the gym later. And then of course, yeah, nice little area here, pool, super chill. And then apparently they have a very nice restaurant that's just here. Yeah, super nice area. They got all the cabanas and stuff. Met some nice people this morning. But yeah, we'll show you guys what the session looked like today now. A little bit about Scotty, who is Jaden's dad. He is the former coach of Tommy Haas, Max Mirny, and got to work on alongside of some other great tennis players over across his career as an ATP coach. He also worked alongside Nick Bollettieri for many, many years, so it's awesome to be in his presence and be on court with him. I'd done a little bit, some ground stroke work in the morning here, but now we were coming back to do some volleys. Unfortunately, I didn't get the groundies on video, but that's okay. We got the volleys here, so once again, Scotty is Jaden's dad, and I play doubles with Jaden, and he's just sick right now, so that's why he's not out with us today. But right now, we're working on being extremely tight to the net. Scotty was very lucky to go to the ATP finals to watch the singles and the doubles. So just being on top of the net is really important. Like, I'm literally less than a foot away from the net strap here right now. Really, you don't have that much time to close because you're already there, and you can't really split. So one thing that Scotty was telling me here is you can't split, you don't have time, but also just kind of move through the ball the best you can to keep the body weight forward. And even if you're going to shank a ball here, it's going to go over the net because you're so tight. At the ATP finals, like a lot of the guys right now are only doing I formation. It's very rare that guys are doing normal or Aussie. He said like all the guys were doing I on the first and the second serve, which is quite interesting. Here we're doing the same thing on the backhand cross court for me since I'm a righty. He's trying to stay super tight, keep the feet active. Once again, he can't split that much. But this is just super great. Even though we're on clay here, like, it doesn't really matter. It's just about getting those touches and getting a feeling for how that feels to be so tight. Now here we're moving to do it up the line. These are just situations that are going to be happening in doubles all the time. Like, as you can see, it's just a block. There's no swing on the volley. It's honestly like you're just pretending you're kind of protecting yourself, like with a shield, right? You just keep putting it back the best you can. And the best guys in the world here, guys, they're doing drills like this, and they're putting it back to the guy at the baseline perfectly every time, which is very impressive. Like, I can maybe get 4 to 5 good ones here in a row, but to do this constantly is very impressive, and it's a good goal to have since doubles is something that I really enjoy doing and would like to maybe pursue in the future. And here we go too on the other side. You can see that I just hit a kind of a two-hand volley there earlier. That's one thing that we'll kind of talk about later. Scotty's actually really good friends with the Bryan Bros, working with Tommy Haas for most of his career, and is still very tight with Tommy actually. But they're close with the Bryan Bros as well, and we've talked about some different plays that the Bryan Brothers have done, and what their take is about all this stuff in doubles. All right, so now here we're just starting this next thing. We're back on the cross court, but we're in a normal volley position. And what Scotty's doing here is he's just absolutely unloading, actually, as much as he can here on the ground stroke to let me kind of feel the heat up in the net. Occasionally he'll throw in like a soft one or a lob and let me kind of take care of it. But yeah, being on clay, the movement was a little awkward here at times. I haven't been on clay since August, but it was nice. I don't have clay shoes either, but that's okay. Just missed that one there. But yeah, once again, these are just great drills for doubles. And you know what? It also helps your singles as well. You know, closing the net like this, moving forward on the volley. That's something that I'm not doing that well still all the time. Little things can go a long way. See, as I'm kind of saying that I'm struggling popping up, Scotty's telling me that I need to close more. Square forward is a term that he uses a lot.
No linear momentum through it. And that's what I was talking about anchoring in one of the tournaments. I don't think it was at Battle Boca, I think it was at the ITA. Okay. Got money. Good job. Sorry, partner. Backward. Yeah. Go. Good ball off the court. Sorry. Yeah, no. That's a great one. Love that one. Yeah.
Now, as we're just coming up with the net here, Scotty's talking about the Bryan Brothers, actually, and how their dad, obviously they're world-class volleyers, but the Bryan Bros both enjoy taking two hands on the volley when it's a little bit above the shoulders or when it's coming with a lot of speed. And this is something that also Scotty agreed with. Sometimes it's just easier to do this. A lot of people, you know, don't like taking the volley with two hands above, but it's in doubles, especially when the ball is coming like super fast and you're on top of the net. It's just a reaction thing. You got to do what you got to do. So a good tip here, people, it is okay to use two hands on the backhand volley once in a while. Also, what we're talking about here is when the ball is coming directly at your chest, try your best to take it with your backhand. It's easier to do so. You have to really move your feet if you're taking it on the forehand, which can put you out of position. One thing to note here is I'm kind of struggling with the overhead. So that was kind of annoying. I don't know, I don't normally struggle this much with the overhead, but I've missed like 4 or 5 overheads in this little segment here that you guys are watching. But yeah, some good little tidbits there. So one, it's okay to take a two-handed volley there, here and there, especially when the ball's coming quick. And also to take your backhand volley when balls are really coming fast, you know, to your midsection. It's just an easier way to hit that volley. So once again here, we're in this kind of regular volley position. He's just ripping it. We've done this on the cross court and down the line. So we've had good work here with the volley, trying to square up, move forward best we can in this normal position while he's throwing in lobs, low balls, dippers, you know, normal topspin, whatever. And we've done this on the cross court, up the line. And of course, we started with balls that were, you know, you're up close and tight to that. Back tomorrow with some more stuff. Gonna be playing on the hard courts, probably hitting the gym a little bit, and we'll keep you guys updated with everything to come.